Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's Mr. KB. It is May 20th, 2017. And today I bring you the unboxing of May's Loot Crate. This month's Loot Crate theme escapes me. I believe it's Galaxy or Friendship or something. I really didn't keep up with it because I wound up getting a 3 month subscription 3 months ago because it had a really good deal for St. Patrick's Day. And I jumped on it. So this is number three of the 3 month deal because I did do last month's, which was Investigate, and I did do March's, which at the moment that escapes me as well. But whatever. Let's get to this box, which is the May box. And the one thing I have noticed, which if you've seen any other unboxings for Loot Crate, is that the inside of the box is usually themed. This one has a bunch of serrations on, and I don't know what the lighting here, like if you can actually tell. Yeah, there you go. You can see the camera. It's acting up. Whatever. Let's get into the box. So, flip this up, get my knife, cut that open. Bam, let's get in the box right here. Oh, let's see. All right, this is gonna, as always, I like to do the shirt last, so that I saw part of it, but anything. So the one thing I did notice as well is that it felt a little light. But as you guys know me, I don't care about the quantity of items in the box as long as I get the quality of the box. So open up. Here we go. We got a Q Fig, which there you go. It's a Q Fig Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Q Fig Rocket and Groot, and that's actually pretty cool. It's really nice looking. Damn, the stupid light. Let me see if I close this blind really quick. This is really messing with me. Technical difficulty, folks. I'm sorry for being so unprofessional. Doing all these things. I could just technically edit all this stuff and make it easier, but you know what? What's a little bit of video without some actual mistakes and me just randomly speaking so I can actually do what I want to do? Nope, that doesn't help at all. So I'm gonna bring it closer. God, the lighting in here is so terrible. You know what? Jesus, let's get out of the box. If I don't have the plastic, just get out of the damn box. Stupid thing. Boom, there we go. So this is, it's cool. I mean, it's not like a pop type thing, but it is a little statue. There is a lot of nice detail on the bottom as you see the wiring, smoking guns, and they do actually model the smoke. Whoops, sorry. Baby Groot on top, Rocket Raccoon with his angry face. Looks like more broken shrapnel in the back here. Tail is nice and textured. I mean, that's pretty cool. Like, it's really nice. It's gonna display really nice, and that's pretty awesome. So, you know what? First item so far, so good. Now we have this main thing here, which is a art of coloring Star Wars 30 images to inspire creativity. Creativity. This looks like it's a loot box exclusive, or it's a loot crate. Sorry, it's a loot crate edition. Have I been calling it loot boxes this whole time? We're playing too much Heroes. Anyways, this is a loot crate edition. Open it up. Okay. Well, that's pretty weird looking. Oh, that looks pretty nice right there. Like that right there looks like it'll be fun to actually color. Like these little smaller ones, like if you got patience, like I can see it. Like as long as you don't follow the same pattern, you have something in your mind. Everybody, like that's open to interpretation right here, which is part of what I like if you're into the whole coloring thing. I would probably focus the same thing here. I'm sorry for the lack of nonsense here. Um, I would probably focus more on the bigger pictures because I don't have them. Oh, that one would be super intricate in detail for somebody to actually color. I'm not going to show you the rest of the book, but that's actually pretty cool. My kid loves Star Wars. Wife loves Star Wars. I'm indifferent to Star Wars. And this is probably blasphemy if you're just like a super hardcore Star Wars fan. But I actually really liked, is it the last two ones. I liked Rogue One and I liked Episode 7. And those have actually been the movies that I've been drawn to. Even though I am old enough to remember the originals, those to me come secondary. I know, I'm a bad person, and I should probably have my geek card removed, but I really enjoyed the last two movies more than I enjoyed the original three. Now I'm talking about episode one, two. I'm talking about episode four, five, six, and the way that it's chronological, like the way that it's actually numbered. let's get the rest of the stuff out, and we'll just do it one by one. So, oh, this is pretty cool. So here's this goes along with the actual Star Wars colors. It's a set of 6 colored pencils and sharpener. So it's something super simple, super nice. But I gotta open it. I want to see what the quality of the actual crayons is. I can actually open this without actually tearing it. There we go. Let's go from the bottom. Because we have to investigate. You know me, I like to get my money's worth. Oh, these are straight blank. That's why you need the sharpener. So they're just straight blank. So I have no idea who the wax provider is or who the color provider is or what brand these are actually. Let me see if there's something in the back that actually describes anything. No, made in China. Okay, well they go along with the actual book. Part of it also Destiny. And again, we're taking off of the plastic. The lighting in here is so poor. I swear, sometimes it's really, really good, and other times it's just terrible. And I can never just do like I can never get the same results with my lighting all the time. And you know, I'm in a cramped space, so whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying. Let's just do this. So this is a 3-patch set, Bungie. It's another Loot Crate exclusive for Destiny. All right, that that right there is super legit. I like don't get me wrong, I'm not like the biggest Destiny fan, and if you guys haven't seen the new trailer for Destiny or any of the footage for Destiny, go or Destiny 2, excuse me, for Destiny 2, go look that up right now because it's hype. Don't get like I said, I'm not the biggest Destiny fan in the world, and I thought the first one was kind of like you know, super light on gameplay. It was really more about like how much are you willing to grind through some of this, and I didn't come back for the expansions. Just the base game kind of like left a bad taste on my mouth when it came to like the grinding and repetition that you have to do to kind of level up. But 2 looks hype. So the bag, this is what we got to focus on. It's just really like this. It says what does it say? You know what? I'm not even gonna read any of that because I can't even see it from this far. But you have the 3 classes that are in Destiny in patch form. So you have the Hunter, the Warlock, and the Titan. I played Titan. I had a friend that played a Warlock and a Hunter. He wound up at the end playing Titan, but this is always the class that I went with. And oh, these are pretty cool. Are they iron on? Oh, you have to sew. Yeah, you gotta sew them on. But they feel real thick. They feel nice. Like the embroidery, is it the embroidery? The embroidery. I think that's the correct word. It's really like it's really nice. Like they don't feel cheap. They feel like really nice. Like if you, I might just like put this on like a bag or something just to actually have them. That's pretty legit. I do like that a lot. All right, let's move on. I talk too damn much. Oh, okay. So that was the actual thing. Here we go. This is the brochure or the pamphlet that comes in every loot crate. So this month's maze was Guardians, which makes us Destiny Star Wars Guardians of the Galaxy. Um, and it shows you everything that's kind of here. What other things they do offer, like the loot anime, the loot gaming. I actually did get one loot gaming crate, and I do consider getting them again. It's just from a prospect that I can really only afford one a month when I can't actually afford it. I try to go with something that's more general purpose as opposed to my own interest because I do have a kid, I do have a wife, and I want to make sure that we all. And I think I just ruined what's actually the red shirt, but I didn't get to actually see it all. And then the previous ones, and then the other ones like the mega crate that you could actually win. One lucky winner a month gets a mega crate, and this month's you get all this good stuff, which again is pretty cool. And you get the loot wear. This is one that I've been very interested in because I believe for about $9 a month you get like a shirt, socks, like literally like you get themed stuff. Like say you got this shirt right here for like $9. Like a shirt like this, and I always say it, a shirt like this costs minimum 15. That's only if you get them on sale. On average, you're looking at 20 bucks for a shirt. If you can get something themed, licensed that you really like gaming wise or geek wise for $9 a month, to me, that's a good deal. If things work out in my life where I can actually afford another $9 a month, this will be something that I do subscribe to and will be bringing to you. All right, throw that aside. And then it looks like this is a puzzle book right here. And it tells you how to cut fold them. Same thing with these. All crosswords and elemental tiles and all that other stuff. Okay, I mean something for the boy, something for the wifey. They're into like all this stuff as far as like puzzles, and they really do like it. So it might be something cool for them. And then we have this month's pin, which is let me check it out. It looks like it's an airbender pin. The last airbender. Or Avatar. Yeah, the last airbender. I was right. Let me see if I can actually, but anyways, that's the actual pin. It's pretty cool. There are things you can do with it, like you can unlock stuff on the website. I just never go. It says lootcrate, .com/pins. I just never go. I just collect things and I don't even bother going to the website. Okay, so then we come to the piece that I always tend to like, which at this point, my wife called dibs on anything Goonies. And I think at this point is rightfully so, but here is the shirt, The Goonies Never Say Die. Now, normally, I would fight my wife to the death over a shirt because I like geeky style shirts, gaming shirts, nerdy shirts, whatever the case may be. But much to her disgust and the disgust of many of my coworkers around my age, I'm in my mid 30s at this point, I've never seen the Goonies. Like I know about the Truffle Shuffle. I know a movie named The Goonies exists. I believe the chubby kid in The Goonies winded up, I guess, becoming handsome by Hollywood standards and like dated Mariah Carey at one point, which kudos to him because Mariah Carey, especially back in the day, she was pretty fucking hot. But this is the shirt. This will go to the wife because she called dibs. If it was anything like if this was a Destiny shirt, she wouldn't be getting it. But it's a Goonie shirt. I've never seen the movie. It'd be like I'm wearing a lie if I were to put on this shirt. So she called dibs. She gets the shirt. Congrats to the wife. All right, so we got the pin. We have the Q fig, which I really do like. We have the puzzle book. We have the Destiny patches, the Star Wars coloring book, and I'm trying not to knock anything down. And I believe the brochure we're not going to count. And then we have these. I'm gonna call them a wash just because you gave me a coloring book and things to color. Most likely than not, 6 colors is not going to be enough. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do appreciate the fact that they give you colors to color something that needs coloring. But most likely, if you're really interested in this, you're going to go get a box of colored pencils, crayons, or whatever the case may be to paint this, as opposed to the 6 limited colors that they give you here. Okay, so, but I will put it on the box. So, as per usual, um, if you were to get a Loot Crate standard, $22, next month, I come to be informed by emails that the price will go up. I believe the price is going up about 9%, I want to say, which will make it about $23, maybe $24 with tax. You'll be looking about 25 with whatever it is that they charge you at the end. But okay, got the Q fig right here. Let me move that up. Got the Q fig. You see them. They're nice, detailed. They're not pops, so I'm not gonna rate it in the grading of pops. I will say that they do offer more detail than say a pop. And like I said, like the bottom is all nicely detailed, like his tail is all nicely textured, Groot is all nicely textured. Like to be honest, if you're looking at something like this to buy $12-15, um, I'm gonna go with somewhere in the middle, call it 13.50, but just for the sake of keeping things round, for the current time, we'll call it 13.50 at the end. So $13 right there. Boom. That's half of what I want. Coloring book, licensed Art of Crown, Star Wars coloring book. It's Star Wars. That's all you need to know. Like anything Star Wars, automatically you're paying $5 extra. The actual items in the book, the cover is really nice. The paper is high quality paper. You have all these cool little things that you can actually paint. It's a nice high quality. Me personally, if I'm looking at it, I'm gonna say $10. $10 right there on the spot. So $10 for the coloring book. I gave it 13 for the Q Fig. We're looking at 23 bucks. I already made my money back. And 2 items, the Loot Crate essentially paid for itself. $10 for the coloring book. You got this brochure. You know, like it's cool, don't get me wrong, but this is something here that like I would look at it and be like, oh, that's kind of neat, and probably would never buy. If I were to buy this at all, period, maybe $2. So we'll call it $2. That's 25. This here, the patch set, I really do like this patch set a lot, but I don't want my perception of what I actually really like about this kind of overinflate the value of what it would be. You're looking at one patch, it's a set of 3. I'm gonna say between $10 and $12. So we'll again cut it down the middle. We'll call it $11. So we'll call it 11 for the patch. Pins, yes, pins become part of the Loot Crate experience. But I mean, pins have become hot collectibles, and again, like everything else, you know, look like if you guys can see that right there, like the pin is really thick. It has a good sound to it. It has a good mechanism in the back. Like these tend to be very, very sturdy, won't pop off. And I like the detail. There's shading and stuff like that. So pins like this, I'm gonna say between $5, $8, depending. We'll call it 6. Yeah, we'll call it 6. Kind of just give it a good number. In the shirt, as per usual, it's a licensed shirt. It's a Goonie shirt. Yes, it's super simple. Probably one of the simplest ones I've seen or received in the loot box before. But either way, you're not paying less than $15 for it. So I'm going to give it that value. I'm going to give it a value of 15. So we got 15 there. We call this 13. That's, oh, sorry. We call this 13 right there, which is the Q Fig. Boom. That's 28. What do we agree on this? Was it 11? 12? We'll call it 12. So we got 15, 13, 12. That's 40 right there on the spot. We got 10 on this right here, which is a coloring book. You know, we'll call it 10 with the actual limited amount of colors that we have here. $2 for this and $6 for this. So 15, 13, 28, patch 12, 40, $10 for the coloring book, 50 plus $8 here. We're looking at $58. Normally you pay $22, $23, $24 for a Loot Crate. Double. Again, it felt light, but what they actually have in there, I actually do like. I really like those Destiny patches. And sorry for the bad lighting. That is going to be it. I really like this too. Like my son's gonna love it because it has a little baby Groot on it, but my son's gonna love that. So yeah, I mean, we're looking at it, you know, like again, it felt light when I got. I was like, man, this is kind of light, and I didn't even bother to even look what the box was, what the inside of the box was. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, we'll call it just 50 to round it off. That's double the value of what I actually would pay for the box as a whole. At least me personally, that's the way I perceive the value of everything in the box. So I'm a happy customer. And again, if you look at it like, oh, well, that's dumb because really all these things only cost about 35 and 40. It's not double. I perceive it as double. I perceive it as a good deal, and I'm a happy customer. So to each their own. Once again, this is Mr. KB. Thank you guys for watching so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.